Pisces placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this is going to be for November 23rd through the 30th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. If you'd like information on personals, that info will be in the description box below. I do also have my manifestation oils for sale. Man, these stuff are so potent. I have one for love, attracting genuine love and platonic relationships. This can also be used towards yourself. I have one for protection, which is my most potent oil. I have one for activating your spiritual gifts or anything crown chakra related. And my personal favorite is the money and abundance oil. All I do is put on 2 drops, rub this on myself, and it works immediately. I usually will do this right before I go spend money. And I'll end up making just as much as I spent, if not close to it. And I also had my protection oil on before I went out as a group. And I swear I was the only one that didn't get carded. Meanwhile, I was probably the one that looked like needed to be carded the most. So it's just, it helps out. And it has great reviews. And whatever it is that you're struggling with, just choose the oil that will be most lucrative to you. If you have your doubts, try it and I guarantee you're going to love it. So let's see. What do you guys need to know at this time? We have Knight of Wands. Interesting. 10 of Cups. 8 of Wands in reverse. The Moon card in reverse. 5 of Pentacles. Wow. 10 of Swords. Wow. 4 of Wands. 3 of Swords. The audacity of this person. So there was someone that you were connected to. This Knight of Wands. Their energy is still around you, but physically, this person has no contact or way to get close to you as of right now. This Knight of Wands was someone that was very wishy-washy and consistent in and out of your life. Yes, they had a lot of passion, a lot of zest for just life in general. They may have even been physically attractive, but this was someone that would come and go as they please. When you would need this person truly, they would never really be there for you. And this was someone who managed to manipulate you into feeling or believing that they truly cared about you when they didn't. Because in these times where you needed help, support, money probably even, or just a place to stay, this Knight of Wands showed you their true face. This may have been someone that you were even in a relationship with. This could have been an ex for some of you. This ex maybe you thought would be your end-all be-all, or maybe you thought you would have a family with them. You saw yourself having something long-term. This person continuously stabbed you in the back over and over and over and over and over again. You kept giving this person a chance over and over and over and over again until the last final straw that led to them being pushed out of your life 100%. This person, they try to communicate with you. This may be physically communicating through phone calls, text messages. Maybe they try to come around, but they know that they no longer have the same effect on you in the past that they did, because you're actually pushing them out this time. This may have been the longest that you and this Knight of Wands have not been communicating. So even if it was on and off in the past, there's something different about this ending where intuitively this Knight of Wands knows that whatever they did that led to you turning your back, it's like now this person is realizing like, wow, I really did too much to this person. I actually hurt them and stabbed them in the back. This may have been someone who had narcissistic tendencies and they weren't really aware of what their actions were doing because they were so self-focused and so selfish. And even if you did express yourself to this Knight of Wands, it's like they just could not really see through what you were trying to say, and it was intentional this way. I also feel like this Knight of Wands for some of you may have even had another family, or may have even been married on the side, or just had things going on the side that you were unaware of. And that's also why they could not give you the attention that you really deserve, because they had obligations elsewhere that just truly it truly got in the way of the relationship from the start. So it was almost like doomed from the start, but you had so much hope and faith in this person because of how they made you feel in the moment, because they gave the illusion of being a true friend, or being that coworker that you can trust, or being a confidant, or someone that, you know, will be in your circle. Or this may have been a lover that made you feel like, yeah, we're gonna get married, we're gonna move into this new house, we're gonna have this life together, and then next thing you know, it's just full-on chaos going on behind the scenes. And when you found out about this, it completely broke you. It shattered you in some way, because you're realizing the true extent of what this Knight of Wands was doing. They may have even gone after your friends if this was a lover. Conspired behind your back with your family members. These were secrets that were revealed slowly, because if you were to see what this person was doing, like the full extent of it, all in one shot, you would have had a sense of like shell shock. Like you would not have been able to cope with the extent of the betrayal. And it's like you get the downloads of what this person was doing to you in waves. So you receive these downloads. It shows you what this person was doing, how they were betraying you. Yes, it hurts for a while, but then you get back up and you progress and you move forward, right? And then something else happens, something else gets revealed, and it's kind of like cycles. So the whole of 2022 has just been you cleansing and seeing things for what it is. And it's been extremely painful. And there has been either a friend or a family member who has been there for you, and whoever this person is, they can be trusted. I feel like you have a difficult time now with trust because you have been scarred by someone's past actions, and now is the time for you to relearn how to trust people again, because you do have trustworthy people that do love you and do care for you, and they're not going to put you in this energy. But being able to identify them, all you need to do is have enough discernment to trust your intuition. If your gut tells you that someone can't be trusted, even if they're the nicest person to your face, you need to believe that. Because at the end of the day, yes, you are upset at this Knight of Wands, but the true form of betrayal is the fact that you had been betraying yourself. By not listening to yourself, you're betraying yourself. And this is what this person was here to learn. I mean, they were here to learn, yes, not to mess with, a chosen one or a divine one, but they were here also to teach you that you should always pay attention to your gut, regardless of what image people show you or what it looks like at face value. Anyone can pretend. People can be the best Emmy award-winning actors and you wouldn't even know. The only thing that can really truly guide you is your gut. Your intuition is your spirit guide. So let's see. What else do you need to know? 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Man, some of you were in a family that was into some form of OBL work, santeria, brujeria, voodoo, like something. It was something, some sort of dark form of a cult, and they may have even tried to sacrifice you, especially during full moons. These may have been people that could have been feeding you things that would keep you disoriented or keep you from being able to see things. And I know, because this happens to me constantly, even with family members that I'm around all the time. I have to just always be aware, not eat around them, not eat their food. If they leave things that are here, chapstick, throw anything out. Because you have individuals that are supposed to be loving and caring and nurturing towards you, but they're not. And I feel like these are people that in the past, you couldn't see them for what they are, but now you've elevated. You're in the Knight of Pentacles energy, which is someone who's loving on themselves, self-care, self-love, self-admiration, because you were left in a position where you couldn't trust any of the people that were around you. You woke up one day and just realized like you were being gang stalked or you were being attacked from all corners, not just your job, but your home, your love life, maybe even your children, your health. It was different factors and different circumstances and different people who joined in energetically to try to attack you just because of the fact that you had a bright light, or the fact that you're a chosen one. You're very loving, you're very giving, you're very nurturing, you're very compassionate. And that amount of love, it does something to people. It's like a form of protection. And it's not until they don't have access to this that they realize what your true value is. I feel like the same people that you loved were the same people that were trying to set you up. Were the same people that were putting you in this disoriented, confused type of energy. This almost looks like sigils that are being drawn. Like this is like black with white patterns. And these were the type of people that wanted you to be stuck. They didn't want you to see right from wrong. They didn't want you to see what was going on behind your back. They didn't want you to see that they were basically siphoning something from you, whether it's your energy, your time. This Knight of Wands may have been someone that enjoyed to have sex with you. They would like basically come to you when their reserves are low, have sex with you, drain you of all your light, completely ghost you and leave you behind for days, sometimes even weeks at a time, and then come back in and do the cycle all over again. Others of you, this was someone that was teaming up with your family members, maybe even trying to hook up with your friends. And why someone would do this to you, it's just, they're just sick, literally, just a sick person. Because all you did was just show these people love. And don't worry, because them not having access to you, that is the worst. That's the worst karma of all. They don't have access to that type of love. That type of love only comes once in a lifetime. And once you get rid of it, the divine's not going to bring you someone else with that caliber. No. So let's see. What do Pisces placements need to know? The Hangman, Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, King of Swords, the Moon, Queen of Pentacles, and Judgment. So you're going to have a happy ending, happy family life, emotionally be content, regardless of who was trying to conspire against you. With the Ace of Cups, you're also having a new opportunity or brand new beginnings. So if this was a relationship, it ending is like the best thing that could have happened to you, because now you're going to be guided into the person that you're truly meant to be with. This could be a life partner, a divine counterpart. And with the Page of Cups, these past people will never get over you. They will always have an inkling to come back in and to try to pursue you. So you really haven't lost anything. Because for one, you may be trying to run from these people, and now that they're waking up to the fact that they no longer have access to you, at first this seemed like a joke. At first it was like, oh, he or she will get over it. You know, this is just something that just needs time and space. But they're also having the awakening now that they no longer will be in your life. And this could be like for the rest of their lifetime. And it's going to start enraging certain people. You're going to start to see their true face. I also feel like with the Moon, if in your dreams you were getting certain dreams that were warnings or that were trying to show you what was happening behind your back, because you did have certain people that were teaming up against you behind your back, speaking ill against you behind your back, sending you negative energy and negative attacks, and now all of them are facing judgment. This is like up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 8 people that I'm seeing. This could be a combination of a sister, a brother, a mom, a friend group, a lover, their third party, their parents. It could be anyone. And with the Four of Pentacles, you guys know who these people were because you've been holding back from them. All you had to do was protect yourself and guard yourself, because you were too giving with your energy, and you kind of let people run over you in the past. But now you're sitting on your throne. Now your boundaries are way up high. You're completely awakened now because you've released the things that didn't serve you. You released specific people that brought nothing but chaos and drama into your life every single time. And this is what they're getting. Lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, epiphany, surprises, and upheaval in their life. So just like how they caused chaos in your life for what? 4, 5, 6 years I can see here. Romance is blooming. Someone likes you. There's someone around you who's like been like a secret admirer. They want to date you, and this is someone that you're going to have fun flirting with. But they may not quite approach you yet because they can see that you're still kind of going through your healing phases. Others of you, you will meet a brand new person while you're out and about. After some form of like breakup and separation, and you had to stop the pattern. And this is a person that you may have to use silent treatment with, which I don't even think that's going to work. Like, I'm pretty sure you tried ignoring them, and now they're just starting to get crazy. And you had to deal with some severe abandonment issues that may have even stemmed through childhood, where some of you had been abandoned either through parental figures or by relationships and people in the past. So you would have like a codependent way of attaching yourself to others. Someone that you're in separation with is missing you. They're sad. They're thinking about you. They're unsure of their future now that you're not in it, because you brought a sense of purpose in their life, whether they knew it or not. And this is someone that's yearning for you, and they will continue to yearn for you because of the fact that there's a permanent ending here. Like, things cannot be resurrected. You have transformed, you've grown, you're changing, and now you've become the runner. Except you're not codependent anymore. You don't have a fear of intimacy. You're listening to yourself, you know? Your ego is checked. Your ego is balanced. You don't have an ego problem. And this is also what's coming in for some of you. Wedding rings. Some form of union. If it's not union with another person, it's union within yourself. A wedding that may occur, either that you're going to be in, or or someone around you. But there's just an energy of a soul connection coming in, and an eternal love, everlasting promise. These soul connections could even be through friends that will be lifelong friends. That could be people that you trust, that you'll be able to have experiences with, because a lot of you have been like isolated and alone just because you did have to clear out so much karmic energy. But with these kisses, there's unconditional loving energy coming in for you and people, because you've been putting a lot of that out into the universe. So that's what you're going to get back. it was just unfortunate that you had certain lessons to learn that were painful to get to this point. So if you've been afraid of falling in love or feeling like, oh, love is not for me, yes, I have hope, but I don't really see it coming. It's coming. You just have to be open to receiving, because you've been giving. However, you haven't really practiced receiving in some way. Some of you could be in your masculine energy, and you kind of have to balance that out heavily so that you can be open to receiving. We also have seduction. So in the past, you did have someone get tempted away, or there's some form of interference. Some of you were just dealing with people on a surface level of like attraction, flirting, dating, nothing really serious. And it's because you may have been the runner in a toxic way, like where you were still having this fear of intimacy. And now that you're healing that, it's going to bring an opportunity for new love. And if you're already in a relationship, the Ace of Cups and the Princess of Cups can even be a child or something being birthed from the relationship or the marriage, which could even be in the form of like a business. So it really just depends on each individual person. Either way, I see someone from the past regretting their actions because they don't have access to you. And let's see what they want to say. This is my Truthful Messages deck. I only have about 3 left, so if you want to get on that, this is your chance. If I can't have you, then no one can. This person is having a rage episode. Whether they're showing you that or not, they're about to get triggered heavily. When I'm having sex with them, I picture it being you. Sometimes it's the only way to orgasm. So if this is an ex, this ex is definitely not over you, regardless of who they may be with. When I'm not with you, I'm on dating apps and reaching out to other potential lovers. I don't think you care. And I don't know what I want yet. I'm still figuring things out. I'm not ready to give up my toxic lifestyle and tendencies yet, as well as there may be a pregnancy involved. I'm not sure yet. So there may be a pregnancy that you're going to find out about, which may be hurtful towards you. But this is actually going to be a blessing in disguise, and it will help you close the cycle out once and for all. And last but not least, what we have between us is special. Don't let them taint our connection. So this person is actually trying to rebuttal this whole reading and saying, like, I know what this lady is saying. However, what we have between us is special. So don't let her taint our connection. Like, that's how manipulative this person is, that they're even doing it through tarot. And last but not least, are you sure you want the truth? Because I've been trying to spare your feelings. And at the bottom of the deck, I wish we can start over without all of the heartbreak and pain, because this person knows they will no longer have access to you. Their life, the trajectory of their life has now like been permanently changed, and they're afraid and they're unsure of the future. They don't have angelic protection the way that they used to. So things are about to get difficult and to start getting hard, but that's what they get. And so that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you guys so much for your patience and your love and your support. I really appreciate it. Bye.